Motivation Monday from the woods of Germany. Man, it's been a challenging 2 weeks since I've been here. I will say that. Here's, by the way, this is our daily walk. This is really nice. Very quiet, and there's this bird that keeps singing to us, which is really nice. And yeah, so it's been a challenging couple of weeks so far. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot about caretaking. If you would have told me, I don't know, a month ago that I'll be like changing someone's track, like not my mom has a tracheotomy. I should know what it's called. Tracheokanal, I can actually say better in German, which is like pathetic. But basically there's like a little valve that you change. It's called die Seele, the soul of it. She has a blocked one. And so I have to change it like a couple times, sometimes 3 times a day. And if you'd have told me a month ago that I'll be doing that, I would have said, hell fucking no. Because first of all, anything medical is not my thing at all. I get pretty freaked out over the kind of stuff. But, you know, when you have to, there's so much you can do when you really have to. So that's the main thing I'm learning right now. That there's nothing I can do right now, you know. There's good days and bad days. On the bad days, I feel really helpless. Like I want to help my mom and she's coughing and, you know, not feeling well, and you just have to be there and say everything's gonna be fine, just relax. And I know it's so easy, it's so much easier said than done, but it's the only thing I can do at the moment, and I'm learning that. So that's like a big lesson I'm currently going through, that sometimes you just gotta let go and accept the things for what they are. I already said that earlier. And just knowing that we are capable of so much more than we give ourselves credit for. Honestly, my mom, what she just went through, to quickly explain, they found a tumor in her throat by her tonsils. So they cut a hole in her throat and took a piece of her arm from her wrist with veins and everything and replanted it into her throat. Then they took a piece of her leg and put it on her hand. It's kind of fucking crazy and freaks me out thinking about it. So there's a lot going on that needs to be healed. And besides that, she has a track, so she's being fed through, it's called the Sonde, which is like, you know, a thing she has in her stomach. She gets fed directly into her stomach. So but she's mobile, you know, she can't talk obviously, but she can see, she can hear, she's totally aware and all that kind of stuff. So all things considered, I would say it's actually not bad, but it is obviously not great either, you know. So it will take time to heal, and also she has to go, we're going to start radiation very soon. She has to do one more procedure tomorrow. They're going to pull a couple of her teeth and they're going to straighten something out in her jaw that they were supposed to pull her teeth last week, and they didn't because she refused surgery when she was already on the operating table. They told her about the procedure with her jaw, which she didn't know about, and they wanted her to sign right before that. And she was like, hell no, I don't know what you're talking about. This was not discussed. And so I'm glad she actually refused. And they made it kind of sound like she's not aware. She's like not quite there, you know. And when she wrote it down later on and she told me about it, I was like, you were totally in the right. You don't just like let the doctors, you know, do whatever the fuck they want. And with that said, ball keeps pulling me. With that said, my fingers are fucking freezing. With that said, you know, anyone who says, oh, the Germans, they got that shit together. I have to say, man, I'm a little bit disappointed. There's a lot of like going back and forth where one person doesn't know what the other person is saying, or, you know, they messed up the scheduling when she's supposed to go into rehabilitation. Was like a lot of fucking mess up. and mix up where I feel like there's too many cooks in the kitchen. So that was very frustrating, but because I'm practicing the law of attraction and being in a feel-good state of mind for as much as I can be, and I'm doing actually pretty well with it. So I was just thinking, everything happens for a reason. You weren't ready for it, and when you go back in, everything is going to be fine. So all things considered, everything is okay. But definitely, man, I'm not a fan of Western medicine. I know it has its place, but always double check everything, and question the doctors and question people that tell you this is how it is, because they're not always right, So I'm glad she did all that, and I'm glad we got it all straightened out. But it's annoying, if someone's already going through all the shit and then she drives to the hospital like for an hour, it's already all has a room and everything, and then on the operating table, and then they tell her that, and then they sent her back home basically, and they didn't even feed her or give her water all day. So it's just like a few things that were annoying, but we're dealing with it and we're handling it. So yeah, the biggest thing I'm taking away right now, and that I maybe want to let you guys know, is that you are capable of so much more than you think you are. Like I don't consider myself ever being a nurse, but I'm being a nurse right now for my mom. I'm doing a lot of things, helping out and doing the things that a nurse would do. I'm sucking the, what's it called? Oh my God. I'm speaking so much German now that I like forget my my English words. Spit and stuff, everything that gets stuck in the canal, in the track, you suck it out. And so I do that. It's just like a lot of fucking things. I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe I'm doing this. But it's no big deal now. It's becoming like a routine that I'm not freaked out anymore. I'm not scared anymore. I looked it up a little bit, how it all functions. And so it's okay. And Bald is also adjusting very well. But I tell you, I have to say, I miss America. I miss America so much. I this is my hometown. It's great, but it's the past, and I'm so happy that looking back at where I am, So it's oftentimes we look at where we really want to be, and if we are not there, it's so frustrating. But looking back, man, I've come a long way. I've come a long fucking way. So that makes me a little bit proud of myself, what I've accomplished, and I'm happy about the decisions I've made in my life. Anyway, my hands are about to fucking fall off. It's cold. I hope you have an amazing week, and I don't think I'm going to be vlogging every day. Sometimes it's just too much, and sometimes I feel super drained and tired. I have to get up like at 7 in the morning, and I try to get music done in the evening and try to wrap it up around 12 or like 1 in the morning. It's this fine line between, wanting to put in the work, but also needing to take care of my own health. But I'm managing. It's all good. So I will check in, and I also want to share so much more music. I think music for me has always been a healing. Besides my profession, it's also been very healing. It feels so good when I finally sit down and get the chance to work on music, So all is good, but I'll be checking in and sharing more music. I'm probably going to share a lot of tracks, my past tracks, on a different channel that I'm going to share with you guys. And if you haven't yet, join me on Patreon. There's going to be a lot going on this year. And I'm going to make it happen this year, this decade. I'll talk to you very soon, guys. Have an amazing week. Bye.